Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome you all for NDA lecture. So I hope the screen is visible. White screen. Yes.
Yes, sir.
Right. Okay. So we can start. So in the previous lecture, we have completed the Norton's theorem. We have discussed about the theoretical part. So once you understand the Thevenin's theorem, you can easily understand the Norton's theorem. So Norton's theorem, we have discussed what is Norton's theorem, then conditions to apply the Norton's theorem, then how to classify the type of circuit into type 1, type 2 based on the some points. Type 1 means what? All sources are independent. Type 2 means what? At least one independent as well as at least one dependent source. So based on that, we have classified into type 1 and type 2. Now next, we have discussed the procedure, how to solve the given network using Norton's theorem if it belongs to type 1, if it belongs to type 2, then how to solve those we have discussed with the help of different steps. Then we have seen we have discussed the applications of Norton's theorem, and up to this point we have discussed in the previous lecture. So today we are going to start to solve the numerical examples based on the Norton's theorem and type 1. So today we can solve 2 to 3 examples based on the Norton's theorem type 1. So type 1 means what? All sources are independent in the given network. All sources are independent. All sources are independent in given network. In given network. So the question one now we can solve the simplest problem first of all. Then we can move towards the difficult level. The first question is determine Norton's equivalent circuit. Determine Norton's equivalent circuit between terminals A and B. Okay, so we have to determine the Norton's equivalent circuit between terminal A and B. So the given circuit is like this. So this is the 20 volt. This is the 10 ohm. So this is the terminal A. This is terminal B. So this is the 5 ohm. And this is the 5 volt. Sorry, this is the 10 volt. So this is the given circuit diagram, and from this circuit we have to obtain the Norton's equivalent circuit. So if you are observing the circuit, the first step is you have to observe the circuit and identify the type of circuit. So which theorem we are going to use? Norton's. That you can note down in answer sheet. Norton's theorem. Norton's theorem we are going to use. Then which type it belongs? It belongs to type 1. It belongs to type 1. So type 1 means in this we have to find out. First of all, we have to find out ion. Second one, we have to find out the Rn. And third one, we have to draw Norton's equivalent circuit. Norton's equivalent circuit we have to draw. Okay. So first step of type 1 is identify the two terminals with respect to which we are going to find out Norton's equivalent circuit. So terminal names are what? A and B. Okay. Terminal names are A and B. Already it is given and already it is open. So first step is already done by question only. In the question only, the first step is already done. So we can move towards the second step. So second step means what? Finding out the short circuit current IN. Okay. So for that purpose, we can start the IN. So IN means what? Short circuit current. Short circuit current. Short circuit current between A and B. Short circuit current between A and B. For that purpose, I will draw the diagram and I will short the two terminals A and B. So this is the 10 ohm. This is the 20 volt. This I will short. This I will short. This is the 5 ohm. And this is the 10 volt. Okay. So we are shorting the two terminals A and B. So this is A, this is B. We are shorting. So we have to find out the short circuit current between A and B. Means this current we are going to find out. This current name is IN. So now which method, which concept we can use to find out this IN? What is the voltage across this short circuit path? Short circuit चा voltage किती असतो?
0.
Yes, so it is 0 volt. So the voltage present as is, this is ground. So voltage across this is also 0 volt because ground ला पण 0 volt मिळतो. मग हा शॉर्ट असला म्हणजे इथं पण 0 असणार आहे. So IN, the current passing through this short circuit, we have to find out. Now, obviously 20 is greater than 0. So the current will flow in this direction. Obviously 10 is greater than 0. So current will flow in this direction. So only we have to apply the KCL. Okay, instead of nodal. Nodal कधी use करतो जेव्हा node voltage आपण find करतो. When we want to find out node voltage, at that time nodal we are using. But already by concept we know that the voltage across series path will be 0 volt. Okay, so I will write here as terminals A and B are shorted. Terminal A and B shorted. The voltage at A is 0 volt. So voltage at terminal A. So terminal A is here. Okay, A means ikda yenar, B here. I will give the name here B, here A. So voltage at terminal A is 0 volt. Therefore, apply KCL at A, that is at 0 volt. Okay, apply KCL. So according to 20 volt, as 20 volt is greater than 0, the current will flow like this. You can mark it. So incoming current is there, but it is negative. Minus 20 minus 0 divided by 10. Next, plus IN because IN is outgoing. Next, minus 10 minus 0 divided by 5. इज इक्वल टू 0. आता इथे एलसीएम घ्यायची गरज नाही कारण इथं न्यूमरेटर मध्ये व्हेरिएबल नाही आहे. ओके, हिअर व्हेरिएबल इज नॉट देअर. सो this is 5 equal to 0. So 20 divided by 10 is 2. So minus as it is, minus 2, plus in as it is, this minus as it is. So 10 divided by 5 is also 2. It is equal to 0. So in is equal to 4 ampere. In is equal to what? 4 ampere. So once again, go through this, how we got the in value. I will give 30 seconds. Everyone read it. So this is very important. As terminals A and B is shorted, the voltage across A is short 0 volt. Therefore, apply KCL at node A, that is at 0 volt. You can get one equation. From that, you can get the value of IN.
My camera is on.
Read everything. How I calculated IN. What will be the changes in the diagram? Any questions from this point?
No, sir.
Okay. So next one, we are going to find out the equivalent resistance. Okay, equivalent resistance, that is Rn. So for that purpose, Rn means what? Equivalent resistance and resistance between A and B. So A and B are already open. So if you are observing, A and B are already open. Only we have to short the 20 volt as well as 10 volt. There is no current source. So there is no opening of current source here. Only voltage sources are there. You can short it while finding out equivalent resistance. So this is 10 ohm. This voltage source has shorted.
Saturday we have a case of the
So this is A, this is B.
and
So this is 5 ohm and this 10 volt is also shorted. So 20 and 10 both are shorted. Short circuited, short circuited. Now we have to find out the equivalent resistance measured between A and B. So this is Rn. So if you are observing from your side, जर तुम्ही समोरून बघितलं तर 10 and 5 series मध्ये दिसतील. But we have to observe between A and B. Already solved such type of example. So how to calculate Rn and how the resistors are connected? 10 and 5, how they are connected, series or parallel? Yes, Aishwarya Bhosle, Shivani. How the resistors are connected?
Parallel.
Yes, very good. So Rn we have to calculate between A and B means the resistor 10 and 5 are connected in parallel. Okay, so 10 into 5 divided by 10 plus 5. So it is 50 divided by 15. So Rn is equal to how much? 3.33 ohm. Whether it is correct?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So it is 3.33 ohm. Now we got IN and Rn, and that is required for drawing the Norton's equivalent circuit. So I will draw the Norton's equivalent circuit now. So Norton's equivalent circuit.
This is my main problem. I'm doing it.
So Norton's equivalent circuit, it shows it consisting of current source IN in parallel with resistance RN between two terminal A and B. So between A and B, there is no any load resistor. Already it is open here. So keep open as it is. So what is the value of RN? That you can write down RN and IN. RN is 3.33 ohm and IN is 4 ampere. So this will complete your first example. So once again go through how I calculated IN, how I calculated RN, and how to draw the Norton's equivalent circuit and mention those values of IN and RN. Once again I will give 30 seconds. So read it carefully, and if any doubt will be there, you can ask.
Sir,
Yes.
sir, first IN काढताना KCL अप्लाय केले -0 -20 -0 का घेतले?
Yes. Here, how the current is flowing from 20 volt to 0 volt.
तर तिथं
Current how we can
-0
find?
-20 पाहिजे.
Minus
Understood?
minus
-0 in bracket 0 -20.
no.
Minus in
बघा,
bracket
current
0 -20.
minus कशामुळे घेतला आपण? Why minus we taken?
Incoming current.
Yes. So incoming current असंच असणार आहे ना. 20
सर
कडून तो
पण
0
0 -20 घेतलं तरच मायनस घ्यावं लागतं.
नाही. See, direction of current. Here we are not taking nodal analysis. We are not applying nodal because already we know the value of this node voltage. We are using general KCL. Are you understand? General KCL. मग KCL मध्ये इनकमिंग करंट काय घेतो आपण? निगेटिव्ह घेतो की नाही? आउटगोइंग करंट पॉझिटिव्ह, इनकमिंग करंट निगेटिव्ह. पण करंटचं व्हॅल्यू किती आहे? 20 - 0 divided by 10. 20 - 0 divided by 10. पण तो इनकमिंग असल्यामुळे निगेटिव्ह. इथं पण 10 - 0 divided by 5. तो इनकमिंग असल्यामुळे निगेटिव्ह. आणि हा IN पॉझिटिव्ह आहे बिकॉज आउटगोइंग. Now understood? Or still you have confusion? Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Okay. अब बघा, we are using here general KCL. We are not using nodal. Nodal when we can use nodal when we are going to calculate the node voltage. So node voltage already we know that 0 volt is there because of short circuit here. So if it is 0 volt, then current obviously flows from 20 to 0. 20 कडून तो 0 कडे जाणार ना current. का 0 कडून 20 कडे येतो? कुठला मोठा आहे? Which is greater, 20 or 0?
20.
Yes. So 20 कडून 0 कडे जाणार. इकडे पण 10 कडून 0 कडे जाणार. So this is IN, this is outgoing. मग हा इनकमिंग असल्यामुळे निगेटिव्ह घेतलाय. Here negative, here negative. मग तो करंट फाइंड करण्यासाठी आपल्याला डिफरन्स घ्यायला लागेल ना, व्होल्टेज डिफरन्स डिवायडेड बाय रेजिस्टर. करंट कसं फाइंड आउट करणार तुम्ही? 2 पॉइंट मधला व्होल्टेज डिवायडेड बाय रेजिस्टर. 2 पॉइंट म्हणजे 20 - 0 घेणार ना मी. Have you understood now?
Yes, sir.
20 - 0 divided by 10. 10 - 0 divided by 5. So according to that, now we can move next example.
Receiving the data or can send the data.
So we can move towards the second example. So everyone has to try this example now. Find this example are already asked in university question paper for 4 marks. Find current in load resistor RL. Find current in load resistor RL equal to 1.5 ohm using Norton's theorem. Using Norton's theorem, we have to find out the current passing through load resistor RL is equal to 1.5. So circuit diagram is given here. Circuit diagram is given like this. This is a 9 volt. So this is 2 ohm. This is 2 ohm. So this is 2 ohm. This is 3 ohm. And this is load resistor RL. So RL is given as 1.5 ohm. So the question is find out the current passing through this load resistor. Okay. So how to start to solve this example? How to start?
Find terminals A and B.
Yes. So first of all, which theorem they are asking to use, that you can note down. Norton's theorem they are asking to use. According to the steps of Norton's theorem, we have to solve this example. So this belongs to type 1 because only one independent source is there, that is 9 volt. So we have to find out IN. We have to find out RN. The third one is Norton's equivalent circuit. Norton's equivalent circuit. And fourth one is IL. So IL means what? Current passing through. Current passing through. Current passing through RL equal to 1.5 ohm. Now, first step is we have to draw. We have to identify the two terminals. Where it should be now? Two terminal कुठे आहे आणि कसे आयडेंटिफाय करायचे?
Through 1.5.
Yes. So remove 1.5 load resistor, which acts as a load resistor. This is 3 ohm. So make it open. So this is A, this is B. Okay. So we have removed the load resistor. Now first step is we have to find out IN value. IN means what? Short circuit current. Short circuit current between A and B. Short circuit current between A and B. So while finding out short circuit current, the modification you have to do in the circuit. So this is 2 ohm. This is 2 ohm. This is 2 ohm. So I will draw this 3 ohm and I will short the A and B terminal. Now tell me, if you are doing this one, what will happen about 3 ohm? Whether it will remain as it is, whether it is shorted, whether it is open. कारण 3 ohm चे एक्झॅक्ट पॅरलल शॉर्ट पाथ आहे. शॉर्ट पाथचा रेजिस्टन्स किती असतो? R is equal to 0. Then V is equal to 0. Short pathचा voltage 0 असतो, resistance 0 असतो. So if you are taking the parallel combination of 3 and 0 ohm, it will give the 0. So 3 ohm will become open. Okay. So I will write as short circuit path. Short circuit path is in parallel with 3 ohm. Therefore 3 ohm gets opened. open because no current will flow through because no current will flow through 3 ohm. कारण तो जो काही करंट असेल तो शॉर्ट मधून जाईल. No current will flow through 3 ohm resistor. Are you getting my? This concept is very important to remember. As short circuit path is, this path is exactly parallel with this 3 ohm. So whatever the current is flowing up to this point, so that current will not pass. So the current will passing through 3 ohm will be 0. So all these current will pass through short circuit. Okay. So due to which the 3 ohm will get open. So we have to draw the diagram like this. So this is 9 volt. This is 2 ohm. So this is 2 ohm. This is 2 ohm. And this is open. 3 ohm is open. This is terminal A. This is terminal B. So we have to find out now this current. This current is iron. So how to find out this current now? This current means this current iron we have to find. How to find out which concept we can use? Which concept we can use now?
Ohm's law.
Ohms. For finding out iron, we require voltage across these two. How you can find out voltage across two?
Node analysis.
How you can find? So find out this node voltage. This is ground. So node voltage means which concept we are going to use?
Node analysis.
Yes. So node analysis we can use. Node analysis. Only one principal node is there, and remain second one is ground. So this voltage I will give the name as Vn. Instead of V1, Vn देतो कारण इथं iron match होतो. So this is outgoing current you can mark कारण इथलं current माहित नाही, mark as outgoing. Here also current is not known, mark outgoing. This is already marked outgoing. Okay, all three are the outgoing. But assume that Vn is greater than 9, Vn is greater than 0. This is also 0. Assumption will be assume Vn greater than 9 volt. Vn greater than 0. So apply KCL. Apply KCL at node Vn. Okay. So all are positive. Vn minus 9 divided by resistor 2. Next plus Vn minus 0 divided by 2. Next plus Vn minus 0 divided by 2 is equal to 0. So denominator is constant. So take the addition of numerator. Vn minus 9 plus Vn plus Vn. म्हणजे total 3Vn minus 9 divided by 2 is equal to 0. And 2 multiplied with 0 will become 0. So 3Vn minus 9 is equal to 0. So Vn becomes what? 3 volt.
3 volt.
Okay. Vn becomes 3 volt. But we want to find out iron. Vn is 3 volt, but iron we have to find out. Okay. Then by Ohm's law, iron is equal to Vn minus 0 divided by 2. Vn is 3. 3 minus 0 divided by 2. That will give us 1.5 amperes. So we got the answer of iron. Iron we got as a 1.5 ampere. So once again go through this. Everyone, how I got iron? Iron कसे calculate बघा. Vn calculate केलं मग त्याच्यावर iron. So go through this. I will give 30 seconds.
Thank you. And I will give 130, 0, 0, 1, 0. Because at a time, either I can get
Okay. So any questions? Any doubt? Any step not understood like this? Okay. No question? Yes or no?
No, sir.
Okay. So we can move towards the next point. That is the how to calculate the RN. How to calculate the RN. So what you have to do now while calculating RN? The original circuit that already A and B we have opened, that circuit we have to use. But while finding out RN, equivalent resistance, what we
9
have to do
volt
about
volt.
9 volt? 9 volt काय करायचं?
Oh.
Short or open or keep as it is? 9
Short.
volt.
Short.
Yes, very good. So we have to short the 9 volt source. The second, we are going to find out the equivalent resistance RN. RN is equivalent resistance between A and B. So I will draw the diagram now. So while calculating the RN, you have to short the 9 volt. This is 2 ohm. This is 2 ohm. This is 2 ohm. And this is 3 ohm. And A and B terminal should be open. And between A and B, you have to find out the RN value. But you have to measure from opposite side. So how to calculate RN? How the resistors are connected? You have to measure from opposite side. Observe from right to left, but measure from left to right. So these two resistors, 2 ohm and 2 ohm, how they are connected? Series or parallel?
Parallel.
Parallel.
Yes. So these two are connected in parallel. So I will write 2 parallel 2 in one bracket. Next, that parallel combination is in connected with these 2 ohm, series or parallel?
Series.
Yes,
Series.
very good. Very good. So that is in series. So I will take in one bracket. So that all combination is connected in parallel with 3 or in series with 3.
Parallel.
Parallel.
Yes. So that is. So this is the way of writing, and then you can solve one by one bracket. So 2 parallel 2, you can solve it. 2 into 2 divided
One.
by 2 plus 2. So this plus 2 as it is, bracket complete, parallel 3 as it is. So this will give what?
1.
1.
1 plus 2, that is in parallel 3. That is 3 parallel 3. 3
6
into
by
3
9.
divided by 3 by 3. 9 by 6.
Okay, 9 by 6.
Not 6 by 9. Okay. So Rn is 1.5.
1.5.
Okay. Rn we got 1.5. So first 2 steps over. In and Rn. Now you have to draw the Norton's equivalent circuit. So Norton's equivalent circuit we can draw now. Norton's equivalent circuit. So that is the current source IN in series with, in parallel with Rn, and between A and B terminal we have to connect the load resistor. So load resistor is 1.5. So you have to write you have to write the values of iron. Iron value is 1.5 ampere. Rn value is 1.5 ohm. So this is 1.5. This is also 1.5. So the current, this current will flow up to this point, that is 1.5, and having two equal resistors. So same current will flow. The current will get divided exactly into two parts. The 1.5 जे आहे तो exactly divide होणार कारण resistor same आहे. So orally पण तुम्ही सांगू शकता 1.5 is getting divided into two parts, 0.75, 0.75. Orally also you can calculate, but we are believing that we have to solve it by mathematically. So fourth calculation is IL. So by current division you can find out. By current division, so IL is equal to total current IN into RN, opposite branch resistors RN, divided by RN plus RL. So total current is 1.5 into 1.5 divided by 1.5 plus 1.5. Do the calculation and tell the IL value. Do the calculation. So this will cancel 1.5 and this will 3. So it will take 2. So 1.5 divided by 2. Can I get 0.75? This answer is correct. Okay. So current passing through load resistor is 0.75 ampere. So everyone understood this second example. This question was asked in university question paper for 4 marks. So if anyone having any doubts, any question, you can please ask. Now we can move towards the next example. Before starting the next example, if any doubt will be there, you can ask. Okay, so we can move towards the next example. So in the next example, this example already we have discussed in the PPT in the Norton's theorem. So I told that when we discussed the Norton's theorem, I shown the diagram. That example we can draw afterwards. That example we can solve afterwards. That time I told. So that example we can solve. So this example we have solved by using superposition. This example we have solved by using Thevenin's theorem also. So same example we can solve by now using Norton's theorem. So question is find current in 20 ohm resistor. Find current in 20 ohm resistor using Norton's theorem. Find current in 20 ohm resistor using Norton's theorem. So same example we have solved by using superposition also, by using Thevenin's also, and we got the same answer, that is 2 ampere. So here also by using Norton theorem, we can get the same answer as a 2 ampere. So I will draw the diagram. So this is 20 volt. So this is the 5 ohm. So this is the 10 ohm. This is the 10 ohm. So this is the current source 4 ampere. and this will be 20 ohm resistor. 20 ohm resistor is connected here. We have to find out the current passing through this 20. So how to start? How to start to solve this example now? First of all, write the name of theorem by which you are going to use and you are going to solve this example. That network theorem you can write, that is Norton's theorem. So type 1 or type 2?
Type 1.
Yes, because two sources are there, both are independent, 4 ampere and 20 volt. So type 1. So what are the things you have to find out? Short circuit current between two terminals, IN. Equivalent resistance measured between two terminals, RN. The third one is Norton's equivalent circuit you have to draw. And then fourth one is IL. So the IL is what? Current passing through 20 ohm. Current passing through 20 ohm. Okay. So you have to draw now. You have to remove the load resistor and you have to show the two terminals you have to identify. So anyone can tell where are the two terminals?
220 ohm.
Yes. So remove the 20 ohm resistor. So make it open. So A and B terminals are made open. We have removed the 20 ohm resistor as a load resistor and we have given the name of terminal as A and B. So first of all, we have to start from calculating the VN. IN calculate. IN is equal to. So IN means what? Short circuit current. Short circuit current between A and B. So I will draw the diagram here. I will short the A and B terminal. This is what? 20 volt. This is 5 ohm. This is 10 ohm. This is 10 ohm. This is 4 ampere. So A and B terminals I have shorted here. So if A and B shorted, whether we have to remove this 4 ampere or keep as it is. This current is IN. Yes, my question is शॉर्ट सर्किटच्या एक्झॅक्ट पॅरलल 4 एम्पियर करंट सोर्स आहे. मग 4 एम्पियर ओपन करायचं का ठेवायचं का शॉर्ट करायचं? व्हॉट वी हॅव टू डू? Yes. What we have to do? Anyone answer? With the 4 ampere current source, we have to keep as it is. Whether we have to short or whether it is open.
Keep as it is.
Yes, very good. If only resistor will be there, you can remove it. Okay. Now 4 ampere current source as it is. So to find out IN, we must know this 4 ampere current is there. This is outgoing. हा जर current तुम्हाला जर माहित झाला, if this current you know, then you can easily calculate the value of IN. मग हा करंट फाइंड आउट करण्यासाठी आपल्याला काय करावं लागेल? हा व्होल्टेज माहित पाहिजे. This voltage we must. This voltage is how much? What is the voltage value at this point? Anyone?
0.
Yes, very good. So it is 0 volt. Why it is 0 volt? In previous example only I told. First, because short circuit voltage किती असतो? 0 volt. This is short circuit. So 0 volt. तो एक्झॅक्टली पॅरल करंट सोर्स आहे, मग त्याच्या अक्रॉस पण काय असणार आहे, 0 व्होल्टच असणार आहे. The voltage across this point will be 0, but the voltage across 10 is not 0 because in between 10 ohm resistor is there. मग इथला 0 आहे, मग इथला जर व्होल्टेज मला फाइंड आउट करता आला तर करंट फाइंड आउट करता येईल, कारण V1 घेऊया आपण. सो वी कैन टेक द V1 minus 0 divided by 10. If I am doing, I will get this current. So I will give this current as a I. Okay. So if I know the value of I, then I plus 4 will give the IN. Ultimate aim is to get IN. But for calculating I, we require to calculate this node voltage. So for that purpose, I have to use nodal analysis because I want to calculate node analysis. So before this, you can write the concept voltage across current source is 0 volt. Because of short path. Because of short path is parallel with current source. This node point you can remember for understanding purpose. Voltage across current source is 0 because of short path is parallel with current source. Okay, this node point you can remember. Now, nodal analysis, for that assumption will be this is outgoing current. So for that, assume V1 is greater than 20. V1 is greater than 0. For this branch, V1 is greater than 0 already. Okay, now you can apply KCL. Apply KCL at node V1. So V1 minus 20. V1 minus 20 divided by 5. This is outgoing. Plus this is also outgoing. V1 minus 0 divided by 10. Plus V1 minus 0 divided by 10. Okay, V1 minus 0 divided by 10. So take the LCM as 20. LCM is 10, sorry. Here 5 already is there, so multiply 2. 10 already is there, multiply 1. 10 already is there, multiply 1. So whatever written in the circle, you can multiply with respective numerator. So 2 into V1 minus 20 plus 1 into V1 plus 1 into V1 divided by 10 owner. But when multiply with right hand side 0, it will give 0. So 2V1 plus V1 plus V1 is 4V1. 2 into minus 20 is minus 40, goes to the right hand side, becomes plus 40. So V1 becomes what? 10 volt. Okay, if V1 becomes 10 volt, then apply KCL at node 0 volt. So apply KCL at node 0 volt here. Okay, or at terminal A terminal you can write. So here incoming current is there, that is minus I. Next incoming current is there, that is minus 4, that you can write minus 4. Next outgoing current is there, that is IN is equal to 0. So what is the value of I? I is nothing but minus, as it is. I is nothing but V1 minus 0 in bracket divided by this 10. So this minus 4 as it is, this plus IN as it is. So it is equal to 0. So minus V1 किती आहे? V1 10 आले. So minus 10 divided by 10 minus 0 as it is divided by 10. This minus 4 as it is plus IN as it is equal to 0. So 10 divided by 10 will give minus 1. Minus 1 minus 4 plus IN equal to 0. What is the answer of IN now? Minus 4 minus 1, that is minus 5, goes to the right hand side, becomes
5.
plus 5. So this is the answer of IN. This is the answer of IN. So once again, read everyone. I will give the 15 second. Everyone read. So KCL we applied at node V1. We got V1 is equal to 10 volt. Then you can find out I we can find out by V1 minus 0 divided by 10. And then you can apply the KCL at this point. Okay. So minus I minus 4 plus IN. So from that you can get the IN answer as a 5 ampere. So one thing we have calculated. Second thing is we have to find out the RN value. While finding out RN, 4 ampere current source is open and 20 volt voltage source is shorted. बरोबर है ना? Yes. While finding out equivalent resistance measured between A and B, the voltage sources should be what? Shorted. So 20 volt voltage source we have to make it short, and 4 ampere current source we have to make it open. Okay, so I will show that one. So we are calculating now RN. So RN is what? Equivalent resistance. Equivalent resistance between A and B. Okay, so 20 volt voltage source, I will make it short. This is what 5 ohm. This is what 10 ohm. This is what 10 ohm. Current source is open and A and B terminals are open. So we have to find out now the equivalent resistance measured between A and B as a RN. So how the 5 and 10 are connected? Series or parallel?
Parallel.
Yes, 5 connected parallel with 10. That is in series with this 10. So 5 parallel 10, you can calculate 5 into 10 plus divided by 5 plus 10. This plus as it is. So it will give, I think, 3.33. This plus 10 as it is. So RN value is 13.33 ohm. बरोबर है क्या बघा? Whether it is correct? Whether it is correct?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now we have to draw the Norton's equivalent circuit. Norton's equivalent circuit you have to draw. This is the current source IN. In parallel with resistance RN. And you have to connect the load resistor. Load resistor कितने है? 20 ohm between A and B terminal. This part is called as what? Norton's equivalent circuit. So IN, you can write down the value of IN. IN value किती आलं तर 5 ampere. RN value is 13.33 ohm. So now you have to find out this current as a IL. So how to find that IL now? How to find out? Which concept we have to use to find out IL? Yes. What concept use करायचं? This IN current is flowing up to this point. And it is divided. Some current will flow through RN, remaining current will flow through 20 ohm. So that current we have to find out IL. So by current division, Norton's theorem जेव्हा असेल तेव्हा current division लागतो. By current division, current passing through 20 ohm is IL is equal to incoming current or total current IN into opposite branch resistance is RN divided by RN plus RL. So you can write 5 into 13.33 divided by 13.33 plus 20. So you can do the calculation and tell me now what is IL answer.
So all the enable extract.
किती येतं सांगा मला. किती येते? How much current? How much current? IL value calculate.
One point nine nine.
1.99 means 2 ampere. बरोबर आहे? So IL we got 2 ampere. So same answer we got by using Thevenin's theorem, by using superposition theorem. Same example we have solved. This example we have solved by superposition. We have solved by nodal analysis. We have solved by Thevenin's theorem. We have solved by now using Norton's theorem. Same answer we are getting, that is the current passing through 20 ohm as a 2 ampere. So same example we can solve by also by using maximum power transfer theorem. Okay. So today we have completed. Today we have solved total 3 examples based on the type 1. So in the next lecture, we can solve the numerical example based on the Norton's theorem of type 2, where the, in the type 2, at least one independent source and at least one dependent source is present. So in the next lecture, we can solve type 2 examples based on the Norton's theorem. So if anyone having any questions, you can ask. Otherwise, we can stop for today. कोणाला काही क्वेश्चन्स असतील तर विचारा. No questions? Okay, thank you then. We can stop.